Then the last but not the least, stray bullet will touch everybody. Owoda, you live in an area where this word is very common. Owoda. Sowomi, you see these touts, hoodlums, agberos going around collecting monies from commercial bus drivers, tricycle drivers, motorcycle riders, even those hawking. Owo ticket, owo environmental, owo local government, owo this, owo that. Even you, a private citizen, when you are building your house in that area, they will come and collect owo foundation, owo roofing, owo painting, owo tiling. Alvin, 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 Alvin. Thank you, Alvin. Owo this one, owo that one. Just because you are living in that area, my brother, you need to relocate to a more serene environment where you have peace of mind. Your children cannot grow up in that environment. Talking about children, it will take us to the number 2 point. Live in an area where people shout up NEPA whenever power is restored. You see children, even adults shouting up NEPA whenever, especially when they've not been light for days, and then the power is restored. Up NEPA! You may not have thought about this, but please, that is a very bad sign. You are not living optimally. You need to work harder and relocate. Your children cannot see this, grow up in this environment, believing this is the norm. There are people, as we speak, as you are watching this video, people whose children do not know what it means for power to be seized. There's constant power supply in their houses, in their neighborhoods, even in this same Lagos, in this same Nigeria. If you're in that kind of neighborhood where people shout, "Oh, NEPA," please. So many years ago, I told myself, I won't raise my children in this kind of location. I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for my children. They need to live in a kind of neighborhood where nobody knows anything like up NEPA. If you say up NEPA, they'll be like, what does that mean? So you need to work hard. Let your children live a better life. This is already a norm for you. You know what that means, but they need to have a different experience in life. Number 3 real estate sign, you need to work harder. I live around so side. Whenever they ask you, where do you live? You say something like, I live around Ikeja. I live around Magodo. I live around Lekki. I live around that Ikoyi side. I live around that Aja side. My sister, we know you don't live in Lekki. You don't even live in Aja. Because when we get to Aja, you start telling us, yeah, start coming, keep coming, keep coming. Yeah. Even in Ikorodu, you don't live in Ikorodu. When we get to Ikorodu, you still tell us, yeah, enter Keke, enter Okada, keep coming. No, keep coming, keep coming. You need to work hard and relocate. My next point, you are the richest person in your neighborhood. You need to work hard and change location. Every morning, people come to your house, gather to your house and greet you like BAC. When they see you walking in the streets, they dobale for you and they greet you. You need to work hard and change location. Now, before you say somebody is being proud or egotistical, allow me share my reasons if I may. You remaining in that neighborhood will limit your mindset. You think that you have arrived. Meanwhile, you have a lot of things to accomplish in this life. Yeah? Like my elders say, the little bird that jumps off the ground and lands on an anthill may not know it, but it is still on the ground. So that little money you think you have, that people are treating you like royalty, you need to work hard and change location. Go to a place where people don't know each other's, you don't know your neighbor's net worth. That's the kind of neighborhood you should now be thinking about relocating to. Number 5 sign, you don't have any property of your own. It goes without saying. Now, do I even need to add it on the list? You don't have any property of your own, you need to work harder. Or maybe the property you have is an inherited property. So my question to you is, you inherited somebody's property. Is it not only fair that other people should inherit your own? Work harder. Number 6 sign, you are still paying rent. You know now, you know. You need to work harder. Now, if you own your own property or properties, but you deliberately chose to rent an apartment somewhere, that is a different case. Especially when the rent you are paying is lesser than the amount you are collecting from your own tenants. In fact, you are a genius. I commend you for that. It is fantastic. But whereby you don't own any property, you are still a tenant. You need to work hard. Number 7 sign, Ogeko cleanser. Is it Ogeko cleanser or Ogbeko? I don't know. Or something like that. Ogeko cleanser. They go around the community with their minivan and their megaphones. They are announcing this herbal mixture. Ogbeko cleanser, e good for malaria. Syphilis, e good for am. Typhoid, e dey cure am. Gonorrhea, e dey cure am. Menstrual pain, e good for am. Oga 1 minute, you no dey last. You need am Ogbeko cleanser. One particular medicine for all ailments. You see them going around the community announcing it. Yeah, I dey shame, I dey shame. You are dying in silence. Come and meet the herbal doctor now. Ogbeko cleanser. Change location. Change location. Number 8 sign. If you live in a neighborhood where police raid houses and hotels at will, it is a sign that you need to work harder and change location. You think they are providing security. You think that is a sign that this place is well secured. Incorrect. For the police to be able to raid houses, raid hotels at will without search warrant, without anything, that is a sign of high insecurity in that location. You need to work harder, change to a neighborhood whereby you hardly see any single police shirt. Number 9 sign. You live in a neighborhood where outside in the open they are shine Indian hemp, smoking Indian hemp in the open, broad daylight, night time, 24 hours there without fear or shame. Yeah, they are passing it. That is an indication that you need to work hard and change location. Your children cannot grow up in that kind of neighborhood seeing that as the norm. No, it is not good for their mental health. It is not good for their psychology. Give them a better life. Work hard and change location. Then, the last but not the least, stray bullet will touch everybody. If your cushion is resting directly on the wall, like my own now, if you cannot walk behind your cushion, you need to work hard and get a bigger apartment. Your bed in the room, you can only enter or exit that bed from one side instead of 2 sides. You need to work hard, get a bigger house, get a bigger room where you can exit your bed from either side. Cheers.